You've just tuned in for the latest transmission of Rice Against the Grain. And today, I'm going to be talking more about the Freedom USB package, an educational tool that myself and Dr. KL, aka Mr. Beneficiary, are offering. And it's something that we talked about in our most recent video together. I will have a link in the video description and the pinned comment for you to check it out. It's called The Key to Freedom is Education, and it is lesson 4.5. If you're interested in getting one of these Freedom USB packages, I definitely encourage you to check out this episode in its entirety if you have not already. So I wanted to share a few things about what's on the Freedom USB drive, how everything works, how to get one for yourself, the pricing, which I'll cover at the end, and also to add a disclaimer that this is an educational tool and it requires the individual to follow all instructions and requirements. With that being said, there are no guarantees and all results are determined by you following everything that is required. Now, let's go ahead and share a little bit of information about this Freedom USB package. So on screen, you can see everything that is included. It does include the initial student instructions and recommendations, all private lessons and documents. That's almost 6 hours worth of private lessons. All the public lessons that I did with KL, including the original older lessons and newer lessons, as well as the documents. You get instructions in a video about long and short form birth certificate authentication and DBA, doing business as. You can be added to the private Telegram group with current and former KL students. This group is only for current and former paid KL students. So if you're currently one of those, you can email me for access at the email below and put private Telegram group in the subject line. But the whole intent and purpose of this group is for people to work together and help one another. And also, you're going to get bonus PDFs, books, documents, over 30 files, including various editions of Black's Law Dictionary, Bouvier's Law Dictionary 1856, Art of Passing the Buck, Volume 1, and more. And this is everything you need to do and learn before reaching out to KL for the paperwork. If you want to order the Freedom USB package, email Rice Media Group at protonmail.com and put USB in the subject line. So let me go ahead, pull up another screen share real quick. This is what's going to be on the USB drive, just so you can see. Once you get the USB, this is everything that'll be on it. Now, I do want to make a quick note. I'm doing this on a USB and not putting them online in any fashion, not on a cloud, not on some sort of private servers. This is strictly peer-to-peer. USB contains all this information that you see on screen. I've had some people reach out, try to recommend some things about online. The intent is these videos, these private lessons specifically, are not going to go online in any fashion. And when you purchase, any one of you who purchases this package is going to be agreeing by purchasing to the terms of the agreement, which is you do not share this information publicly. You do not upload the videos and documents in a public fashion, on a private fashion on the internet for others to see. Because I'll get into the pricing and I'll get into how some people are going to try to game this, and there's not really going to be a way to game what we're doing. So let me go ahead and go back and pull up the graphic once more. And I got it in red this time, as you can see. And again, this is an educational tool. There are no guarantees. You must follow everything to a T, including the instructions for ordering the Freedom USB package. The reason I'm going through this way is so that you can get ready for what you need to do with KL. Now, a couple of you have already emailed me about the Freedom USB drive. I'm going to be emailing everybody this week with instructions on how you can send the funds to me so I can send the USB to you. I'm only going to accept payments in the form of United States Postal Service money orders, not any other kind of money order, not a bank money order, not a convenience store money order. It must be a United States Postal Service money order. Cash, but you have to reach out to me about that specifically. Gold, silver, Bitcoin, and a few other cryptocurrencies. So again, no PayPal, no Cash App, no checks, United States Postal Service money orders, gold, silver, cash, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. I'll pull this back up on screen so that you can see everything in full detail. And now I'm going to go ahead and talk about the pricing, which we did talk about on the episode. The key to freedom is education, lesson 4.5. I'll go to the white one. So I think the white one people can read a little bit better than the red. So the way this is going to work, if you are a single individual, and I'll get into married people in a minute because I had some married people reach out to me. If you are a single individual and you're not a lifetime member of ricetvx.com, Rice Uncensored, and you would know if you were, or you're not a current or former student of KL's, and you've never gotten a lesson from KL before, not started the process as far as paying or anything to that effect, it's $500 for the USB, Freedom USB package. That's what's required to get the USB. Once you accomplish everything, and this part right here goes for the rest of everybody else. Whatever I'm charging you is what I'm charging you based off what I'm saying. And then KL will charge an additional $800. So $500 to get the USB, $800 for KL to get the paperwork to complete the process. But in order to reach out to KL, you have to complete everything that's required and all the instructions from the USB drive. So it's $500 for a single individual and then $800 to KL. So the package is $1,300. Let's say, for example, person A buys the USB drive for me, completes everything that needs to be done, reaches out to KL, pays $800, gets the paperwork done part, and he completes, or her, they complete the process. They complete everything needed. And they decide to give the USB to person B. Well, the way that it's going to work from the beginning is when person A reaches out to KL and says they've done everything required from the USB drive and wants to move forward, KL will reach out to me and confirm that person A bought a USB drive for me. If they did, then again, $800 from KL. Unless KL has some sort of complicated process for you or you're not in the United States. And if you're not in the United States, you're going to need to add $20 for shipping for this package. So it's $1,300 regardless. If person B, who gets the USB drive from person A, does everything required and then reaches out to KL, that KL is going to contact me and ask me if this individual bought the USB drive. I'm going to show that this individual did not buy the USB drive. So therefore, KL is either going to require that individual to send me $500 to move forward with him for $800, or you're going to pay KL a minimum of $1,300. So there's not going to be any way for people to gamify this particular system. Now, if you're married, still same thing. It's $500 for the USB drive, for the Freedom USB package, $500. But when you reach out to KL to get the paperwork part done, it's going to be a minimum of 800 times 2, which is $1,600, which puts it up to $2,100. But you must be married, actually married, male and female married. If you're same-sex marriage, reach out to me. I'm hoping I don't have any of those particular situations, but as far as traditional and what's recognized, even on a federal level, actual male and female married people. Okay, so $500 for people who have never done anything with KL, not lifetime members, not current or former students. If you are a lifetime member of ricetvx.com, Rice Uncensored, let me go ahead real quick and pull up a screen share from my website so you guys know what I'm talking about. So again, if you are a lifetime member, it's going to be $450 to get the Freedom USB package. So you're getting a $50 discount by being a lifetime member of Rice TVX, Rice Uncensored. So here's the website. And what I will do is I'll have some information scrolling across the bottom of the screen. And let me make sure I have it set up for the scroll. But you can get lifetime access for $100. $100, you get lifetime access to Rice TVX, Rice Uncensored. Both websites will take you to the same place, but Rice Uncensored, you have to be a member and you have to pay. So either you're paying monthly, $7 a month, or you join lifetime for $100. And I'm only going to be offering that through the end of October. The end of October, I am no longer going to be offering lifetime access for the price of $100. But I'll let you know that in the member section, it should pull up here. You should be, here we go. You have access to subscribe. You have the members area, the exclusive content. I can do live streams directly on my website. We have the Rice Uncensored forum. You have a profile, your member settings, and then you can edit your subscriptions. So be sure, if you're interested, you're going to get access to both Rice Crypto and Rice Against the Grain videos. You get early access, unedited videos, no ads, exclusive content, the forum, a live AMA, live streams, and more raw, unfiltered, exclusive Rice. That's $100 for lifetime access. So to continue with what I was saying, if you already have lifetime access, it's $450. If you want to get lifetime access with this package, it'll be $550. So it'll be $50 above. So it'll be as if you paid $100 for lifetime access, and then you get the $50 discount on the Freedom USB package. And then if you are a current or former paid student of KL, it's $250. And that also includes giving you lifetime access to Rice Uncensored on ricetvx.com. So let me cover that again. And as I cover that, I will pull up on screen the information graphic, which you can see perfectly with the information scrolling down below in regards to the private website and getting lifetime access. So once again, if you are single, never gotten any lessons, paid any money to KL for anything in regards to this, and you're not a lifetime member of ricetvx.com, it's $500 to get the Freedom USB package. And then once you complete everything, it's an additional $800 to KL for the paperwork part, with a total of $1,300. And again, unless there's something complicated in your process, if you are not in the United States, you're going to need to send an extra $20 for shipping. Shipping costs a lot international, so you're going to need to add $20 extra for shipping if you're international. If you're married, male and female, again, it's $500 for the USB drive, and then it's going to be minimum of $800 times 2 to KL. Now, he may work with you, but I'm saying $1,600 minimum, but again, he may work with you. If you are a lifetime member of ricetvx.com, Rice Uncensored, it's $450. If you would like to get lifetime access to Rice TVX, Rice Uncensored, it is $100. And then you can get the Freedom USB package for $450 and get that $50 discount. If you are a current or former paid student of KL, it is $250 and you get lifetime access to Rice Uncensored on ricetvx.com. Again, the Freedom USB package includes the initial student instructions and recommendations, all private lessons and documents, all public lessons and documents that I did with KL, instructions and video about long and short form birth certificate authentication and DBA doing business ad. You get added to a private Telegram group with former and current KL students. And if you are currently a former or current student of KL, email me down below to get access to that private Telegram group. You also get the bonus PDFs, books, documents, over 30 files, including various editions of Black's Law's Dictionary, Bouvier's Law Dictionary, 1856, The Art of Passing the Buck, Volume 1, and more. All right. So let me go ahead and pull up one more screen share and show the USB drive itself once again. Present, share. Here we go. While we're doing that, let me go ahead and get rid of this. All right. So what you see on screen is the actual information that's going to be showing up. The only thing that's not included on here is going to be the disclaimer that I read, in addition to the fact that by agreeing to purchase the Freedom USB package, you are agreeing that you are not going to upload these private videos, lessons in any fashion online, privately, publicly, on a cloud, on a private server, or anything. It stays on a USB. You can put it on your computer, but you're not allowed to put it on the internet and make it available to other people, because again, ultimately they're going to suffer. Unless people just want to try to figure out the paperwork part themselves, they're really going to suffer by not doing it the way that we're suggesting and requiring. So to go ahead and talk a little bit more, and then we're going to wrap up today's video. The older public videos and lessons, these are the Collateralizing America, lesson 1, part 1 and 2, how the legal fiction trickery occurs, lesson 2, part 1 and 2. Then we have all the public lessons 1 through 4. I did not include 4.5 because it's technically kind of an addition and it's not really like any information that's pertinent necessarily. It's more talking about the Freedom USB package as well as the documents as well. The birth certificate authentication and DBA information of video and documents, information about the paperwork and passport examples. There's also private lessons, which I'm not going to pull up on. Well, it doesn't really matter if I pull it up on screen here. So yeah, the private documents, and you have a pregame video plus 5 actual videos. And again, together, all these videos, these 6 videos are close to 6 hours in totality. And then we also have these various PDFs and books. So as you can see, we've got 36 files with 1 folder, which means there's 36 things in there. And that includes, like I said, Black's Law Dictionary, Bouvier Law Dictionary, among other documents, books, PDFs. And then you get the initial student email with everything that KL requires and suggests for you to get started. So once again, I do appreciate you tuning in for today's video. Make sure you check out the video in case you did not see lesson 4.5. The key to freedom is education with Dr. KL, aka Mr. Beneficiary. And I'm going to go ahead and leave this up on screen as we wrap up today's video. Make sure you take an opportunity to smash that like button. It's supposed to help with the algorithm, and it'd be greatly appreciated. Be sure to comment on the video. That's supposed to help with the algorithm too. I would also encourage you to make sure you're subscribed to my other YouTube channel, ricecrypto/ricetvx, as well as all the other video platforms that I'm on. If you're interested in the Freedom USB package, email ricemediagroup@protonmail.com and put USB in the subject line. As always, I encourage you to be a blessing to others. Treat people how you want to be treated. Be the glitch that you want to see in this matrix. Be the change that you want to see in the world. And until next time, practice change.